Today I'll be looking at the best weapon in the game.
No, wait, hang on. I've stuffed some things up. I need to redo this. Hang on. So, long story short, I was working on another video that didn't work out. I had this video half done, so I decided to just slap it together to finish it. I forgot to do some research and made a bunch of mistakes. So, here we go. Original take 2. Hopefully get the other video done next time. Also, wow, there's a lot of videos about the original. It's surprisingly unoriginal to make a video about the original. Well, anyway, here we go. Original take 2. The original is a promotional item that came out alongside the wing stick in 2011. Just like Team Fortress 2, the original has its origins in Quake, complete with its phallic positioning. Rocket jumping existed in games before Quake, but the rocket launcher in Quake made it popular. Sacrificing health to propel yourself to new heights is something Team Fortress 2 has inherited. Rocket jumping plays a key part in both TF2 and the soldier's identity. Between you and me though, I'm not too good at it. The original is a tribute to these origins. So what's the difference between the original and the stock rocket launcher? Surprisingly, quite a few things. The major difference is the positioning of the view model on your screen. As mentioned before, the original takes up the lower part of your screen, using less screen space than a rocket launcher on default settings. However, with the introduction of minimize mode, this benefit has mostly been made redundant. It's also worth noting on higher view model FOV settings that some players use that the original's view model is broken, with the soldier's hand floating in the middle of the left hand side. Alongside this positioning, the direction the rocket comes out of is also affected. I didn't even know this was a thing. I played this game almost since it came out and I never knew about this. The stock rocket launcher fires rockets from the right of your screen, allowing you to shoot around corners to the right. The same applies to the minimize mode as well. Also, using flipped view models results in the rockets firing towards the left, allowing for corner shots from that direction. The original, however, shoots from the center, meaning you can't do these kind of corner shots. This also affects rocket jumping. Using the other rocket launchers results in the player being pushed towards the left, and vice versa with flipped view models. But the original will fire directly towards the ground, launching the player up in a straight line if fired directly below. This means learning to rocket jump with the original can cause issues when switching to another rocket launcher. That being said, pogoing and wall climbing tends to be a lot more easier with the original compared to a lot of other rocket launchers. The sound produced is also different, being a remastered version of the sounds from Quake. I've heard some people say this results in the original being harder to hear at long distances. I find that not to be the case. I did some testing with HUUH here to help prove things. Say hi, HUUH. Thank you for that, HUUH. As you heard, while the sound is different, it is still recognizable from a good distance away. I would have done some more testing in a battlefield or behind a few walls to see if there was any more differences, but unfortunately the crappy laplet I used to test with another player decided to be a high fine time to just stop working. So, what is better, the stock or the original? Honestly, it's mostly personal preference. It is useful to keep in mind the differences between the two, but at the same time, it doesn't really matter outside of competitive play and rocket jumping. I like the original because I like Quake, and it reminds me of playing old first-person shooter games. Alright, really, that's all I got for this video. Okay, thanks, bye.